joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against the Magic. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They got Anthony Davis. Jordan is out there with Wade. Then it's Rodman, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. And for the Magic, they've got Andre Kirilenko. Siakam is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Morant, and it's Beal in at the 2.
Here we go.
And Orlando starts out with the ball. O'Neal a screen on Jordan. The shot by Beal, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jordan kicks to Rodman. Three-pointer, Wade knocks down the 3-ball.
I love the rise and fire approach from Wade, giving the D no time to react.
Wade against Morant. Right side Beal, all alone. And it's good. The ball to the rim.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Davis setting the pick for Jordan. And it's Davis missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He's one of a kind for sure. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wade. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq.
And Wade doesn't back down from anyone. Forces defenders to be compromised.
Wade. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Wade. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Morant looking around. Pass to Shaq. A jump hook. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Shaq. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Pippen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's Beal. Shaq with the screen. Over Jordan. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Pippen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Magic. Howard's checked in for Chicago. Now here's DeRozan. To the middle, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. That shot off the mark.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Wade from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Wade's got 8 points.
And Wade is very selective from this area, but he can absolutely knock down the triple.
O'Neal is green on Jordan. DeRozan passes to O'Neal. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 6 points for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bounce pass from Beal. Here's Siakam. Chicago grabs the miss. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pippen. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Some changes for Chicago. Adebayo is checked in for Howard. Kukoc comes in for Anthony Davis. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Iverson. Three-pointer, Kukoc. And again, no good by Chicago. Nash outside. Pass to short. The high post shot. Outside for Beal. Time to shoot. And it's good off the three-man Beal. Beal's got his second basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Kukoc for three. They get it again. Back to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. Pippen for three. And he's good on the three ball. 5 seconds left in the first. Here's Siakam. And we reach the end of the first quarter. In Chicago, up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So for Chicago right now, and Adebayo is out there at Tony Kukoc. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Pippen. And it's Green in at the two-ball. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Steve Nash. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Now, here's Siakam. Hasn't made one yet. That one good for 2.
Yeah, I call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
On the wing, Green. Outside, Kukoc. And they get it back. The three. And it goes on the bound. That one from the Magic making a switch here. Kirilenko's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Rodman's checked in. Orlando trailing here. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Nash up on top. Iverson covering. Nash kicks to Kirilenko. Pass to DeRozan. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Chicago with the ball. Now, we're used to the stretch big man these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
He has a good handle, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got a great handle.
Bradley Beal's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Beal. Over Jordan. The shot by Beal, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Iverson against Nash. Shot, no good. Good work defensively by Rodman. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Iverson against Nash. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
That one is no good.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
Near the three-point line, it's Nash. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Jordan. And it's Kurlenko with the rebound. And it's the Magic with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to Beal. Siakam sets a screen for Beal. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Orlando making some changes. Randolph's checked in for Harrington. DeRozan comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's John Morant in for Nash. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Iverson. Jordan can't get it to go. Jordan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Morant passes to Carolina. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Wade with the ball for Chicago. Outside, Jordan fires for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Jordan's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Jordan against DeRozan. Over Jordan. And Adebayo sends it back.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now here's Wade. He's got 8. And again, no good by Chicago.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. Orlando making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Randolph. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Beal. That one drops. He ties it up. 1:15 left here in the second. Morant against Wade. There's the three. And again, Chicago. No good. Inside. Out to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
On the bio with the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside DeRozan. Over Jordan. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. DeRozan's got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Jordan against DeRozan. It's blocked by Shaq. Siakam left side. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Siakam. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead. Alvin kicks to Jordan. Three-pointer, Wade hits the three-point bomb. Wade's got 11 points. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so close. So close. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Got Siakam. Morant is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Kirilenko in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Morant. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no good.
Kirilenko sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago retains possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Goes up off the inbound.
And when Beal is locked in like this defensively, he takes this team to another level.
Kirilenko. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan with it. Now Beal to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And it's Davis at the elbow. On the wing, Rodman. Jordan against Beal. Kicks it out to Rodman. Pass to Pippen. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. Orlando trails by 3. still without a basket. Here's Beal. The Magic again can't hit. Beal's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Rodman no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Magic. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. And that one's good by Shaq.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team. Give them a hand, fans. Your dance team.
Shaq's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Pippen the pass to Wade. It's good from long range. Wade's got 16.
And wouldn't be surprised if we see games like this from Wade for years to come.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Shaq. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Rodman finds Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan with it. Now Karolinko defending. Fades away. A nice shot by Jordan. 6 points for him.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's O'Neal. He's got 12. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. O'Neal's got 6 in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Wade. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And Chicago leads by 4.
Wade just gone after his first step. So quick.
Here's Morant. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, he makes him get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis is quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And it'll be Orlando with the first time of the game right here. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Orlando. And Chicago also making a switch. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Morant outside. Pass to Beal. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Chicago leading by 7. Davis with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Kukoc from outside. Kept alive. Davis doing his thing inside.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Well, he landed with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Quick move inside.
That is incredible.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. It's DeRozan with the drive. Overlaid. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Morant. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Davis finds Pippen. Jordan looking it over. Davis, the pass to Jordan. The three, Pippen drills the three-pointer. Pippen's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Nash. So for Chicago right now, Iverson is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Rodman in at the 3, the small forward. No problem knocking that one down.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
And it's in there.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Nash against Iverson. Nash, the pass to Short. Harrington with a screen on Rodman. Here's Short. Chicago grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kukoc gets the bucket. And it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
Agile move there by Kukoc against the contact, navigating the defense to find that finish.
Back to Nash. Over to the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position. You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
The Magic called timeout. The Magic making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now, back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
For the Magic, Pascal Siakam comes in for Al Harrington. And it's John Morant in for Steve Nash. And both free throws good for Jordan. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Iverson against Morant. Here's O'Neal. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Iverson outside. On the wing, Kukoc. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando grabs the miss. Kirilenko's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Siakam. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Rodman. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And Chicago leads by 15.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And this is his bread and butter. Get Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock him down.
Outside Kirilenko. Outside Beal. O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. From deep. And again, it's the Magic.
Timeout. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight for the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Some changes for Chicago. Pippen comes in for Kukoc. And it's Wade in for Allen Iverson. Rodman outside. Wade surveying the D. And that one's good by Pippen.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Shaq. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago leads by 12. Rodman passes to Wade. Kicks it out to Rodman. Now Jordan. Shoots over Beal. Jordan can't get it to go. Jordan's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leading freebies at the line.
Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Again, at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter.
Get loud, fans. Loud in the court.
Morant outside. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Jordan dishes to Davis. Rodman outside. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Jordan the pass to Wade. No good from outside. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 14. Over Davis. And Pippen pulls it down. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rodman. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assist goes to
And Chicago leads by 16.
Davis.
We got 22 seconds left in the fourth. O'Neal a screen on Wade. To the inside. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. And it's Wade penetrating. And Wade slams it in. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Well, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Dwayne Wade.